Okay, so today we're going to be doing some pre-recorded online ranked lobbies. It should be fun. I hope you enjoy. So we're in Canada for this first one. I didn't get to do qualifying, which kind of sucked, but off the start you can see I have a grid spot in front of me. I kind of moved there. I know I have a better run into the first corner than everyone else, but I don't really want to make a move here. I'm just kind of taking it tentatively, not wanting to get hit by anyone. Obviously, make a move around him on the outside. Know he has damage coming through here. Once again, I was terrified for my life there. Sadly, let off a little bit too much. The guy in front of me kind of almost takes a swing at me, but it's okay. No damage so far. Just push on and see what we can do. Yeah, so right there, I was kind of scared. I thought I was gonna hit him, but that didn't happen. He just kind of punted me directly into the barrier. I was not very happy about that, but he pushed the person beside me out of the way, so that gave me a position. And at this point, I knew he was a terrible driver. He just didn't really have much spatial awareness, so faked right, went left, tried to just stay out of his way. He doesn't dive back or anything. We're good. And we push on. That's really nice that we got to push on there and not have any damage. Then as we come through here, I can see the person in front of me. I think he has damage, so I know I can probably get a podium. So my spirits were high, and I had a good run. I thought he was going to hit me, kind of go on the grass there, but nice move for myself, and I can try to push on for the next person. Okay, so we're now 2 laps in the future. I've caught up to this guy. I've put about 7 seconds between me and the guy behind me, so that's good. And then, but in the meantime, the guy in first has also stretched the gap. But I'm right on the back of him. I know the guy in front of me has a lot of damage. I'm definitely faster than him. I talked to my radio to Jeff, and he said I was 2 seconds faster. I almost hit the back of them there. I just backed out a little bit, but you can see I got a lot better of a run. And from here on out, I felt pretty good. He came back at me, but that was a little bit scary. I know he has damage, so I know I can just stay behind him and probably get him on the hairpin. But through here, I can see he's really slow. So I decided to do the same move I did for third place. He swipes across me this time, but kind of puts himself out of the way, and I just kind of go through that turn, take the inside line, take the nice line, get a better exit. I have DRS. I leave him in the dust. It was nice. So yeah, for the rest of this lap, I was just kind of cruising and enjoying it. So we ended up being unable to catch the guy in front of me, but I ended up doing quite well in my opinion. You know, sixth. I think I started sixth or I started seventh, and I ended up being in P2. I was really happy with that result, and yeah, on to the next one. It's time for Singapore. Yeah, okay, so we're here for Singapore. It's raining in qualifying, but it's sunny in the race, so I just kind of put the front wing up and went for it. So we're gonna go on board for my quali lap. It felt pretty good. I felt fast through this first sector. I was wrestling with the car definitely, but as to be expected, it's raining at Singapore, an already very high downforce track, and then you know, still felt pretty good with it. Going through there didn't feel bad, didn't feel great obviously, but you're just gonna have to live with that. And I saw I got a purple sector through there, so that was good. And then we continued through this lap, and going through here, I was like taking it pretty tentatively because I didn't want to DSQ my lap or something like that, because I did not want to start at the back at Singapore. I was good for second or third. I could probably make some positions off the start, but I could definitely not make positions throughout the entire race if I was at the very back. So through here, I was just trying to race on the edge, be on the edge as much as possible and not lose any time. I think I did that pretty well. And coming up to the second interval, I see I got another purple lap time, so I was feeling very good. Started pushing the car maybe a little bit too much, but you know, um, it's always trying to race on the edge. And then through there, went a little bit wide. Didn't really like how slow I went through that corner. Knew I jumped a lot of time there, and knew I was gonna have to improve the line for the race. But through under the bridge, still feeling pretty good. This corner was pretty much full gas. Like obviously it's a touch, but then through that like the when you're on the diagonal, it was full gas, which often surprises me. But um, then through across the line, I had another purple sector, meaning I had won, um, and I was very happy with that. One qualifying, got pole, um, and it was by quite a sizable margin too. I think it was 1.3 seconds. So that was exciting. So it's time for the race. I'm on pole, feeling good. I know if I have a good start, I'll probably be able to dominate. Um, I felt pretty good. Adjusted the setup from the rain one because I did not want to be racing like 10, 11 wings. Um, Through here, I was already like, oh my goodness, this is so much better. And behind me, just everything kicks off. Good start from the person in second there. He's the main man I know I'm gonna have to defend from. He's like a gold 2 or a gold 3 compared to me who's silver 3, but we don't talk about that. And then coming through these corners, definitely still learning the car on the soft tires because I didn't really feel comfortable. But on to the next lap. Nothing really happened in that last lap, so it felt good. Yeah. So we come through this corner. I know this is probably going to be like the main corner that he gets me because DRS on this is very nice. I've seen he's like caught me by quite a bunch, so I was terrified for my life, yes, but he also was a little bit dangerous of a driver on the start. If you saw that, he did make some contact, so I didn't want that to happen to me, but um, I just continued to race on, try and push as much as possible, and that's kind of what I did throughout all of this. I just kept pushing, being on the edge, trying to keep him behind me really, just not using my ERS as much as possible unless like I knew he was directly behind me. So now that we're on to the through that like second sector, it felt pretty fast, felt good, and then we went. I started doing pretty well here, I thought. I could see he was definitely faster, but he was definitely making quite a few mistakes because I could see just in certain corners I was a lot faster, and I just definitely felt a lot more comfortable than he did. Um, so yeah, through this corner it was always flat out, just trying to get that right exit, and then I didn't have to use any ERS or anything, and just storm off. And then as we come through here, I'm like, I need to back him out like here, and then see if he gets DRS here and he overtakes me. I wouldn't be surprised if he does. It's very powerful. Um, I'm in all rich ERS, and as I said earlier, he's a bit of a dangerous driver, but he gets the car slowed down very nicely. So I didn't want to fight that. I couldn't really do much about it. Could have tried to take the outside, but I didn't think it was worth it. So I just tried to stay behind him, but I could soon realized that was impossible. And especially after hitting that wall there, if you saw, I knew my race was over, knew I had damage, and I was just kind of upset, kind of threw off a few of these corners, but realized, oh well, I got fastest lap, maybe I can come back. And then I realized he'd spun. I was um I was definitely elated, kind of sad that maybe I could have pushed after him or something like that, but he got damage. I had damage. I don't think he would have got it. He ended up speeding into the pit lane, so not that great of a driver, you know. But for the rest of this race, I just kind of chilled, didn't do much. Yeah, so as we come across this final corner, I won the race by quite a bit. The guy who was in first did end up DNFing. As I said earlier, I just kind of chilled for it. So on to Russia. So for Russia, um I like Russia. Feels good for me. Um we'll just see. Okay, so for its quali time, it's actually sunny this time, which is nice. So I think I'll be able to do well. As I said, I like Russia. It's a fun circuit. I normally feel pretty good with it. Um, so yeah, coming through this first corner, just trying to set myself up pretty well for this. Carry as much speed as possible. Get on the accelerator early. Then as you come through this like big left, I often take it a little bit like I kind of take a bit left and then swing it out a bit more than the racing line. Um, Through that corner, once you get it to yellow, you can just full gas it, and you do pretty well. And then same with a lot of these corners. I also saw that I got a purple sector there, so I was happy and realized I was probably gonna do well in this race. My race pace is pretty good, but my quality pace I don't think is as good as my race pace. But I don't know. Depends on what track it is. It's track specific for me. But once again, going on to this lap, through the second sector, I'm purple again, but someone takes it from me, so I know someone's directly behind me. So I know I'm gonna have a good lap through here. I like this part of the track. It suits the setup I was running pretty well. I touched that corner a little bit too much. Got a little bit of a scary moment where the back end stepped out, but felt good otherwise. Coming through here, just trying to maintain as much speed as possible, keep it just in the track, and I realized I got a purple sector there, so I knew I had pretty much won it. I got pole, and now it's time for the race. Okay, so it's time for the race. We were just waiting for this person. Their Wi-Fi wasn't great, but it's finally race time. 5 red lights. Just needed a good start. Felt like I could probably control it, but this time I knew I was gonna probably try and storm away with it and be a little bit more competitive compared to last race. But coming through there, feeling good. Everyone behind me is pretty far back. Yeah, then through here, not many people on me, so feeling good. Lots of battling behind me, but I continue to push. Just trying to go on, and yeah. So we'll jump back in when there's some action, but for now there's not much, and yeah. Okay, so we're gonna come back now onto lap 3. It's been pretty good of a race. Mr. Gazer is past El Beta, and he's that was the guy I was battling in Singapore, and he's on my back. So this should be a battle. He's been catching me quite quickly. He's definitely very fast on this track. So the goal is just to be faster than him, obviously, and yeah, it's under a second the gap right now, so not sure what's gonna happen here. If something happens, I'm gonna join it back. Okay, so we're now coming into the first real DRS straight that he's gonna have a chance of overtaking me. Just gonna put it in rich, put it in just put it in just put ERS on, and he doesn't have a chance. I'm just slightly too quick for him. So we're gonna go through here and then try and maintain it on that next straight. Through here, just trying to keep everything under control. Not a fishtail, but sadly I do. Behind someone is like a problem or something. Not sure what that was. He's right on me. I'm very glad he didn't try and make a move there or something. But you know, this is gonna be his first second opportunity. That first straight, you don't have a great chance, but through here, this is this part of the straight after the kink, you have a major shot of overtaking, and I'm able to keep him behind me for now. So yeah, that was good. Um, Through here, he doesn't make a dive bomb, so I'm just kind of trying to keep it under control, keep it chill, and on to the this part. He goes wide. He's trying to do everything in his power to get me, but I'm still able to keep him behind me. Uh, Through here now. This I always think this is the part of the track where it goes onto the because it has like the same turning radiuses right before the straight, so it always kind of scares me. But through here, I don't have a great run, but neither does he. So I don't. I put it up into rich, try and save some of the overtake. Um, I don't think I would have needed that in hindsight, but it's fine. Get a little bit deep in there. Keep it in rich, but that's poor by me. I put it down into standard, which is good. Um, for once, I go through that corner well, but then I mess up on the next corner. But it's all good. Then his next real like overtaking opportunity here. The straight again after the kink. Put it into rich and ERS, full ERS, but he's right on me, so he's probably gonna get me here. I'm just trying to force him a bit wider. He just using DRS and everything. He kind of brake checks me there, but I gave him a little bit of a tap. I go on the inside here. I know I can do that. I'm gonna get a bit of a warning for exceeding track limits, but I get the pass done on the tarmac. Definitely wink wink, and we're off to the races. Now it's once again trying to keep him behind me. I don't have like fuel to work with this time, which very much doesn't look great for me. But just checking if I had damage there. I did not, and right there, because not sure. So I've seen some dive bombs there before, but not this time. So we're now going through this second DRS. He's probably gonna get me. I realize. He has a lot of time to do it. And yeah, he gets me even before the kink. So I tried to see if I can maybe make a move. Touch his back tire a little bit, but at this point, I'm just gonna have to settle because I realize I can't run in rich. I'm about to out of fuel, so I go into low fuel mode, and at this point, I'm like, oh no, is 10 seconds a big enough gap? And then I'm like, oh, never mind. I got like a ton of time. So then just started limping at home. Pushed a little bit too hard, but second place. That's pretty decent. Yeah, well, just thanks for watching. If you did enjoy the content, please consider liking and subscribing. It would very much help me out. I'm trying to grow, but obviously, if you didn't like it, then don't. It's up to you. Um, Sweet. Merci beaucoup. Thank you, and yeah.